What's up everybody, my name is PizzaGrenade and welcome to my Let's Play of Amnesia the Dark Descent. I know I've said in a past video that the reason why I didn't start with playing Amnesia the Dark Descent is because I've already beat it. And well, I'm just not very comfortable with trying new things yet. I mean, I just started my Let's Play channel, doing Let's Plays. My channel is years old, but I just recently started doing videos for you guys. And I'm just not ready to start things new. There's been a few Let's Plays that I've been trying to record, and several different games. Most of the games that I've never even played before, but I just can't get through it. The recording is either really bad or just boring. I don't feel comfortable playing those type of games yet. I know later in the future I'll be able to record some random games for you guys, games I know nothing about, but for now I think I should stick with my roots, something that I know, something that I've put already 100 hours into. And so I'm gonna start with Amnesia the Dark Descent. I know the Amnesia community is pretty much dead, but I think this is where I want to start, something I know very well. So let's get started.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is...
I forgot that you could move in the cutscene. Like, I can move back and forward.
I am Daniel.
Alright, and here we are. Sorry for talking in the middle of that cutscene. I just actually forgot that you can move around in it. And, one second. You are bugging me, cat. Sorry, he was on the back of my chair and he was constantly moving and it was... wasn't very comfortable. But yeah, they didn't really, like, say that you could possibly do that. It just... You can. It's weird. Anyway, I'm gonna try to stay quiet as much as possible through like the talking and stuff like that. But I forgot how gorgeous this game is. It's been a while, and the graphics in this game really hold up, especially for how good graphics are in most games now. Oh. Never really understood this part. Why is he terrified? Maybe it's maybe it's showing the strength and that fear will have on you in this game. That it'll just absorb and take you over. Because it does. It'll consume you. Alright, so anyway, as I was saying before, I've never really felt very comfortable with recording something new, something that I haven't recorded before. Well, not that I haven't recorded before, I mean stuff that whoa. I never heard that before. You know those footsteps running behind me? Anyway. The camera thing from being pushed to the ground, it is very effective in confusing you, but I'm not really sure why it happens. Like, maybe it would. I feel like that part would work better in a game where. Ooh, still creepy. In a game where you could feel what's happening to you, like in a virtual reality game, where you can actually like feel the pressure of getting pushed to the ground to where you couldn't move. I think that would be just fantastic if Amnesia could be not just like the Oculus Rift, but it could be translated to some kind of virtual reality game in the future, a game where you can feel everything, not just see and like be able to move your head around, but no, I like to feel what's happening to you. There's nothing in here. Ah, didn't mean to slam that door. Oh, but anyway, I don't think I'm ready to record things that I haven't played before. I mean, I did pretty well when I recorded my first time playing Happy Wheels. Nothing under the stairs. But other than that, all the new games that I tried to record, Five Nights at Freddy's wasn't bad. That's because I was somewhat familiar with the game because I watched a few videos from other YouTubers. I was somewhat already knowledgeable about the game, and I feel like that would be my main problem, is not knowing anything about the game leaves me kind of speechless throughout it, to where I want to shut up and experience it in full. So this is going to be more of a walkthrough than a... cockroaches! Anyway, this is going to be more of a walkthrough than a actual Let's Play, due to the fact that I've already played and finished this game before. What are you doing, cat? I can't pet you right now. I'm sort of playing a video game. So I forgot how good this game was at setting an atmosphere. I find not Insomniac. God, I can't even remember who made this game, and I just watched the intro. But anyway, I forgot how good they were at setting an atmosphere. I do want to play their the games that they did before this, the Penumbra series. I want to do those games, and I will play those games for you, even though I don't really have any experience with them. But considering I have experience with Amnesia, I feel like it could go pretty well. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna try to stick with my roots, games that I've already played or beaten, or at least played a little bit of, to where I could get the hang of it really easily. One Let's Play I want to do is, I'm thinking it's going to be the next one. Oh, it's a note. But the next game I want to play for you guys is going to be BioShock. And I hope that you guys will really like that playthrough. I'm going to be doing it on hard mode.
19th of August,
anyway.
1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Another thing that's really fantastic about this game, the voice acting. You'll be able to see it more later because I'm not going to talk during the times when other people are talking. Mostly because... Oh, my bad. Mostly because it's rude to do that. I've watched some videos where the Let's Player would talk during a cutscene, and I just found it really rude. I do understand that his excuse would be like, oh, well, if you guys want to know the story, you should play the game yourself, which you should. I recommend that if you really like a Let's Play by...
Is it inside the castle?
Oh, hang on.
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
See? Fantastic voice acting. And I was moving the entire time during the cutscene, so... if you go and play this game, which I highly recommend you play this game if you haven't already. I mean, it's very hard to find people who haven't played this game. But if you haven't, I recommend playing it. I actually recommend you stop watching this and go buy this game and play it if you have the money. I'm not asking you to buy something if you don't have the money. But I recommend you buying this game. Unless you're not one for scary games, then go ahead and continue watching this. But if you're really interested in playing Amnesia, if you have not already, I highly recommend playing it. So, stop watching me. I forget where I'm supposed to go first. Mementos. Some sort of organic tissue box or finally can't... Blah, 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 blah. I can't even read. I'm gonna start with the wine cellar. I think that's where I'm supposed to go first. Oh, nope. Never mind. I guess I can't go to the wine cellar yet. What's this? Laboratory. Alright, there we go. I always wanted to know what was back there. Okay. I'm sorry. I just want to know who's in there. Anyway, more oil. Alright, so anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to be very respectful during this Let's Play. And not talk during the cutscenes. Mostly because I don't want you guys to miss out on the story if you're not wanting to play.
There should be more coop racks. Let me see. And one part aqua force.
Alright, this is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. Former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and coprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regina instead of aqua fortis, and hope that it will produce even more Hope it will produce a more even solution. Okay. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put any use as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violent to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope, and I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. I need to learn how to read. I need to read more, that's my problem. The walls were kind of shaking. Oh, it's because I'm looking at that. Where is it? I don't know. Now, I'm not quite sure what these are, but I think it's part of Alexander's story. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I'm able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power with restraints, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. What I actually think Alexander was trying to do, if you already know the ending, no, you know what? I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to spoil anything if you don't know the story very well or at all. So, the lack of chimney to properly vent fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of the less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are strained by the fumes and are difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. This is where I find the key in the library. That's where I go. More stuff anywhere? No. Move. Alrighty. So I have been thinking about Let's Plays I should do. There are a couple blind Let's Plays that I'm willing to do, but I just haven't yet. That always startles me, no matter how many times I play this game. Also, you never find that woman, so I'm really worried about what happened to her. Anyway, there are a few games that I really want to play for you guys that end up going to be blind Let's Plays, which I think that's what I'm going to call my Let's Plays. There's going to be two separate things. Well, no, I'll just call them regular Let's Plays when I'm doing them blind. And wait, which way am I going? Archives. What's down there? Oh, nothing. The door's blocked. Ooh, tinderbox. See, I'm still learning about this game. But yeah, I'm going to have two different types of Let's Plays I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do... Excuse me? Alright, two different types of Let's Plays. I'm going to be doing walkthroughs, which are pretty much the games that I've already played before. Where I'm just showing you the ins and outs to this game and how the game goes. Those are basically...
May 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Alrighty. But yeah, I'm gonna have walkthroughs for the people who either need help in a game or just don't really want to play that game, but want to experience the story for itself. I always close that door. Nothing ever happens. I always close it. I recommend you close it too. Nothing happens. Trust me. And then Let's Plays, I'm gonna do blind Let's Plays. I might do more Happy Wheels, might not. I may or may not finish Five Nights at Freddy's. I haven't been really feeling it. And I also plan to do a Let's Play of Dark Souls. That's going to take me 100 parts, but I'll do it. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years on when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Gerich. House of Gerich. Anyway. But yeah, something I've always done in this game is I've always make sure doors are closed. I'm still getting scared. I'm hearing the noises, and I know the monster does not attack yet, but I'm still getting terrified. Why? Do you see what this game does to you? Oh, I didn't land. It will terrify.
17th of May, 1839.
Sorry.
My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
The writing is just so good. I don't know where I would place the game on my top games list. It's at least in the top 20. At least. Never understood that. I don't know. Maybe just playing with your head. Stop that. Anyway. You go ahead and use tinderboxes as you please, because honestly, you won't need them very much. Just use them when you're going to be standing in a spot for a while. Alright, that one's locked. And some of these things I will feel like I'm experiencing for the first time because it's been a while. Except I know about this. Oh. Never mind. 1 second. I was thinking of a different point, which you will see in the future. So. What? What was that? Someone poisoned the water hole? How dare they? That's gross. There's no body either. I'm confused. Move. And I'm just gonna do this real quick because I already know about it. Just so I don't have to bother with it later.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Now, don't think that these maps are necessary. They're not. You won't need them at all. Maps. Oh no, what happened? Oh no! Yeah, that happens. And that's why I punched a hole in the wall. Right there. That's where I punched the hole. Ah, I finally ran out of oil. Oh. Oh, okay. Give me a second. Just gonna lay down for a minute.
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Oh, yeah. I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
It was waiting for me.
What if I go back?
Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Drawn to the mystic light. touch.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Very peculiar. Who's playing the piano over here? If you're going to be playing it, play the Midnight Sonata. That's my favorite.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Oh, got it. In the cutscene. Kinda. I mean, I kind of failed at the end there, but I got it. I forgot where the second one was, that's why. There's a key. No monster yet. Just relax. Nothing's gonna happen. I can't close the door. Damn it. And something's coming up right behind me. No? Okay. I didn't think so. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absurd handling of human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men will leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine? It would be a sense solve. It would, in a sense, sorry. Both of my problems. Maybe I'm not confident enough reading it. I'm confident enough talking to where I can annoy the crap out of you guys and you guys won't hate me. Did not mean to do that. Alistad and Brandenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Alistad. Deep within the East Prussian woods, for centuries there has been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brandenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be. Albeit, the area is haunted by the dark. As any local, and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition, all travelers should indulge themselves in such a conversation since it will certainly serve exciting entertainment. All of them will have their own twists on the tales, but there will be some motives that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that the soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies rot with their tainted souls that have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many cited over the years and described the horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away any beholder. They are called Gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside the damp burlap sacks dragged behind them which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Henrik Cornelius Agrippa, I ruined that name. The well-known erudite visited Alistad and started at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for the remnants of the kingdom's past. During his stay, all the prominent members of the society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day, he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Henrik is known to have passed away in the Chernobyl some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alistad, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? See, I just need to read more. The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life in his family in his castle nearby Alistad, and like most of the noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as the protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular through his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to the lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring have never been fully recorded. Huh. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Wow, I've actually never read this before, but I think it's the 19th century that this game takes place in or something. I don't actually know. Wow, my bad, did not mean to close that. It's either the 18th or the 19th century, but the fact that there are stories of Alexander before you even play this, well, before you even met him, technically. It won't budge. I've already been in here. Right, this is the part I was thinking of. Excuse me. Yeah. How about that? You get to see our little buddy the Gatherer. See if I can catch up to him. Nah, he's gone. Oh! He's gone, right? Oh, fuck it. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. I'm not risking it whatsoever. I don't know if there's some, like, secret to where you can get attacked by him before you even are supposed to meet him, or... run, oh, don't lean, run away. Ow, that hurt. Jump down, just kidding, I don't want to die. Oh wait, I can jump down on platforms. Yeah. And I'm hurt. No, I'm not hurt, it's just red. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. Oh, there's something I need to try, but I'll do it after I do this, and the door gets covered, and you can't leave because you suck, and Alexander sucks because he doesn't want you to leave. And so, I'm going to stop right here for this first part. I will continue this more. I will finish it as well, and then I'll also do a Machine for Pigs, because that one I did not actually beat. I played up until like a certain point, and I played like a good chunk of the game and did not complete it, so I'll play that for you guys. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment below if you liked this video, and like it up if you really liked it. If you would like to see more from me, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you on the front lines. Grenade out. Oh no, that's locked on. My bad. I'm a little colorblind. With green, not blue or purple. So, it's not exciting. Oh my god! Stop it! Don't do that. What is it?